let's see. Yeah. Hi there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me all right? Oh, good. All right then. Let's try this. I like to do a bit of this for YouTube's sake, right? It's time to. Let's get it going. So, as it turns out, there are plenty of languages that you're allowed to select from. It's called video language. It's in the first out of all of what you're presented with once you're in the process of uploading a video onto YouTube. What you find is details, and then you see language and caption certification, at which point you can select your video's language and, if needed, a caption certification. So let's go through it from the top, right here, right now. Go. Not video languages. These are the choices. Not applicable. Quite surprisingly, I did not quite expect, N to be at the top of the alphabet, though I guess we're making some exceptions here. Abkhazian. Afar. Just afar. That's quite like the word is spelt. That's exactly as it is. Afrikaans. That's 2 A's. Akan. Akkadian. Albanian. American Sign Language. Amharic. Arabic. Aramaic. Armenian. Right. Oh, there's more. Assamese. Aymara. Azerbaijani. Bambara. Bangla in parenthesized form. India. And then you've got Bashkir. Well, you simply got to have Basque. Well, you've got Belarusian. Can we have a Bhojpuri? I've got a Bislama. We've got Bodo, Bosnian, Breton, Bulgarian, Burmese, Cantonese parenthesized form, Hong Kong. Catalan, Cherokee, Chinese from China, Chinese from Hong Kong, Chinese simplified, Chinese Singapore, Chinese Taiwan, Chinese traditional. There's more. Much more. We've got Choctaw, Coptic, Corsican, Cree, Croatian, Czech, Danish, Dogri, Dutch from Belgium, Dutch from the Netherlands, Dzongkha, English from Australia, English from Canada, English from India, English from Ireland, English from the United Kingdom, English from United States, Esperanto, Estonian, Faroese, Fijian, Filipino, we've got Finnish, French Belgium, French Canada, French France, French Switzerland, Fula, or is it Fula? I'm not so sure. Galician, Gander, Georgian, German Austria, German Germany, German Switzerland, we've got a lot to choose from here. Yes, as I said, Greek, we've got Guarani, Gujarati, we've got, we've got Gusi, we've got Haitian Creole, we've got Hakka Chinese from Taiwan, we've got Haryanvi, we've got Hausa, Hawaiian, Hebrew, we've got Hindi Latin, Hirimotu, Hungarian, Icelandic, Igbo, Indonesian, Interlingua, we've got Interling, we've got Inuktitut, we've got Inupiaq, Irish, Italian, Japanese, Kalalisut, we've got Kalenjin, Kamba, Kannada, Kannata, right, not Canadian. What about that? What were you going to ask me? Kashmiri, we've got Kazakh, Khmer, Kikuyu, Kinyarwanda, Klingon. No, I'm not joking. We've got Konkani, Korean, we've got Kurdish, we've got what's that? Kyrgyz, Ladino. Are you just doing this to throw me for a loop? I apologise to those from Kyrgyzstan. I think that's what it is, right? Kyrgyz. Back to that. Ladino, Lao, Latin, Latvian. We've got Lingala. We've got Lithuanian. We've got Lower Sorbian. We've got Lubakatunga, Luo, Luxembourgish, Luya. We've got Macedonian. We've got Maithili. We've got Malagasy. We've got Malay. We've got Malay Singapore. We've got Malayalam, Maltese. Did you know there was this many? Manipuri. We've got Maori. We've got Marathi, Maasai, Meru, Minnan Chinese. Minnan Chinese from Taiwan, having to do with Taiwan. Mixi. We've got Mizo. Mongolian. Mongolian. We've got Nauru, Navajo, Nepali, Nigerian Pidgin, North Ndebele. We've got, sorry if I mispronounced that. We've got Northern Sotho. We've got Norwegian. We've got Occitan, Odia, Oromo, Papiamento, Pashto, Persian from Afghanistan, Persian having to do with Iran. We've got Polish, Portuguese Brazil, Portuguese Portugal, Punjabi, Quechua, Romanian Moldova, Romansh, Rundi, Russian Latin, Samoan, Sango. We've got Sanskrit, Santali, Sardinian, Scottish Gaelic, Serbian Cyrillic, Serbian Latin. We've got Serbo-Croatian. Of course, we've got Shadukpen. We've got Shona. We've got Sicilian over here at YouTube.com. We've got Sindhi. We've got Sinhala, Slovak, Slovenian. Do you want more? We've got more. Somali, South Ndebele. We've got Southern Sotho, Spanish, of course, Spanish Latin America, Spanish Mexico, Spanish Spain, Spanish United States. We've got Sundanese, Swahili, Swati, Swedish. We've got Tagalog, Tajik, Tamil, Tatar, Telugu, Thai, Tibetan, Tigrinya. We've got Turkpicene. We've got Toki Pona. We've got Tongan, of course. We've got Songa. Well, we also have to have Sawana. We've got Turkish. We've got the Turkmen. We've got Twi. We've got Ukrainian. We've got Upper Sorbian. We've got Urdu. We've got Uyghur. We've got Uzbek. We've got Venda, Vietnamese, Volapük, Voro, Welsh, Western Frisian, Wolaita, Wolof, Xhosa, Yiddish, Yoruba, as well as Zulu. Can I get a round of applause for all those languages that we've all got to offer over here on YouTube.com? That's what we've been doing ever since the start. YouTube.com has been founded way back in the 00s, way back in the noughties, way back in the 2000s. And it was started, if you didn't know, as a dating website. That's right, it was a sort of a social sort of platform even then, that's right. It was a place where you'd be able to have dating profiles, that's right. So you could actually do that, the whole entire point was a tube of you. You know, in case you didn't know. Well, that's what it's been. And ever since, it seems that language itself has developed and formed, all of its, branches, and subcategories and whatever it is that's making this thing into this. So, well, eventually what you've got to have is you've got to have a website like YouTube.com, and it's got to be climbing into the billions. Well, occasionally the average view count that someone ends up getting to climb up to happens to be 1 billion views. So did you know that that's possible? That stays as possible as it ever can. I'm not sure if you knew about that, love, but by now, maybe it's time that you knew. Maybe you just didn't know. Maybe you didn't happen to know. Maybe no one told you that there are this many languages that your video, can happen to feature. If you happen to feature a language, that perhaps that I have left out, let's say it's spoken, Antarctican, right, whatever it is, please do let them know in their comments, because I've got nothing to do with this essentially. I'm just doing a bit. I'm doing a bit. I just wanted to do a bit of service. I just wanted to do this in YouTube's favor. And sometimes that's all I'm doing. It's really all I'm doing. So, if you like this sort of thing, please do consider subscribing. More than just to me, of course. I'm just there. Please do consider subscribing to the YouTube channel available on YouTube.com. Did you know that, Google now owns YouTube? Well, now, I mean, it's so 10 years ago, is it not? Right? It's not out of style, it's just you'd be a bit silly and thought of as living under a rock this whole time if you did not know that YouTube is, somewhat of a subsidiary, or, the point is that it's owned by Google. So sometimes someone refers to it as Google YouTube. Did you know that stays as possible as it can? Right up to today. Right up to today, where here we are, at long last, realizing that, there's so many languages to learn. Maybe someone knows all of these. Maybe that's you out there. Maybe you can more or less, maybe you're a caption expert. Maybe you're the one that's paid to caption for YouTube itself, or at least, major videos on the platform. Videos of true cultural significance and importance, because, by now, sometimes you're going to need this. And you're going to need, I feel, quite a lot of it. You're going to need Well, at times you're going to need fingers that write, rather than just fingers that type and tap, right, on these machines and such, because, if you've only got that going for you, I would say that that's a limited skill. So please consider taking up shorthand as well as learning cursive, because it's time to write as much as read, let alone technologically communicate, right? So, whatever it is that you've been doing with all of your life, perhaps you've been doing plenty fine with any of this, even on youtube.com. Well, anyways, thanks for listening. This has been It's Kentaro's Voice. It's June 1st of 2025 AD. I'm still alive, and occasionally I may be feeling to be doing a bit of service for YouTube. Oh yes, YouTube. They're the Grandmaster. This video belongs to YouTube. It was only intended for YouTube. It's about YouTube. And it's about time that I uploaded this, so, thanks for listening. I hope you like this. Once again, this has been It's Kentaro's Voice. Speaking just about, well, honestly, up to the present day, everything from Abkhazian to Zulu. Oh, each and every video language. Huh.